Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Rove and the Danube Journey leg 3 from, well, it was Győr, and we're off to Esztergom airfield. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road, will we? And programs, what do you say? We're in a snow-covered field here, all a little bit weird. Don't know why we're not landing at proper airports. They're all over the place, but that's what we're doing apparently. Field trip, basically. 64 degrees for 6 minutes 53. Komarom. Back in the air after launching from Győr Boni Airport. Said that completely wrong. Set a course to the northeast and gain a visual on the confluence of the Var River and the Danube River, as all the snow suddenly disappears. Skirt the northern periphery of the town of Axe, and then reach Komarom, which lies on the southern bank of the Danube, or Danube. Directly across the Danube lies the city of Komarno, Slovakia, where the Var joins the Danube. Although separated by an international border, the two cities share an interwoven and incredibly important role in the history of Europe. The location has proven strategically critical since the Roman Empire, which established Zoni, now a component of Komarom, in the 1st century BC. Hang on a second, we need to slow it down a bit. We're climbing too much now. Bit more of a trim. Back to the wall of text, and we've lost all the snow now. What's going on? A Microsoft Flight Simulator. Where were we? 1st century BC. In the following centuries, both Komarom and Komarno developed as population centers, and a large defensive system was built called the Komarno-Komarom fortification system. This started with the old fortress and eventually grew to be the largest fortification system in the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Notable among this system is Fort Monostor, built between 1850 and 1871 in Komarom. This fort, which comprises 640 rooms, could accommodate up to 8,000 soldiers and is the largest fort in Central Europe. The fort was used well into the 20th century, including by the Soviet Union, which used it as a top-secret weapons storage facility until 1991. End wall of text. And here we are, flitting between Hungary and Slovakia, between the towns of Komarom and Komarno, with its very cool bridge. Very nice. It's actually, there's a picture of it here, but it doesn't have the upright bit with the wires and things. So they've updated that since the bush trip was designed. You'll love to see it. Alright, so where are these secret military weapons facilities? Sound guns? Neutron bombs? Get rid of them all. Imagine having a facility, its entire job is to figure out ways of killing people. Unbelievable. We don't deserve this planet. Let the meerkats have a go. They would probably do exactly the same thing. Maybe the sloths won't try and kill everyone. Even then, probably. You know how sloths be. Alright, Purple Arrow, thank you. Before I go on a rant about sloths. Reset our clock, 83 degrees, 8 minutes 21. Alright, here we go. Naya Gesu Jufalu? After flying over Komarom, continue trekking the Danube River, straddling the Slovakia-Hungary border. Admire the low Győrski mountains on the river's southern periphery and the many wetlands flanking the main river, then come to the town of Naya Gesu. The town is one of the oldest in Hungary and was the site of the Komarom, Roman military camp, and adjoining Vicus, small Roman town. The Komarom stood for centuries and was important for guarding the Roman Empire's northern boundary. It crumbled and was eventually hidden by overgrowth, but was discovered in the 20th century through aerial photography. Yet again, just like yesterday, the directions and purple arrow really weren't taking us to the right spot. We were well and truly off to the left here. So this is the town here, Naya Jesusvalu. I don't know where it was taking us. The picture that comes with it is right above the town here. So why was the waypoint set elsewhere? And we came from directly above the right town, so just strange. There we go, and we've moved on to the final segment of this leg of the bush trip. 86 degrees for 321. Esztergom airfield. Continue to the east, flying along the course of the Danube. Pass Tati Island, a low forested island on the Hungarian side of the Danube that is today the location of reforestation projects. Maintain an east heading and pass over the eastern portion of Tati Island, then visually locate Esztergom airfield, a small grass airstrip that is oriented roughly north-south and located just to the west of Route 111. Land on the airstrip to end this leg of the journey. Alright, so we're just to the left of the runway, the 111 route that it mentioned. The problem is, because of the snow, I'm not sure we're going to see it. There are some red roofs in the building. I see some red roofs over there. I think the runways that, well, you know, just off the left wing now, there's some red roofs and then a hangar. I think the runway's in that snow. The markings on the picture are actually white, so in the snow they will be invisible, and no one's put any salt out. But I guess we'll try and land there anyway. Let's see if it's, yeah, that's where it is, I think. So let's see, from the picture, it's just, the runway's just to the left of that smaller red roofed building. So let's just land down there and hope that somehow we can find where the actual, because there's no actual runway, it's just a grass field that has some, you know, paint markings on it, which we won't be able to see because they're the same color as the ground right now. Why am I not losing any height here? It'll have to do. So somewhere here we're just gonna have to land. Hope that we're not too high and too fast, which we might just be. Can't see any evidence of a runway, but fine, we're landing on fields apparently. Wow, the floatiness right now. Just stop floating and start landing, plane, please. It does not want to. Wow, it's so unstable on ground like this. It's not in the algorithm as landing area. Yeah, great. Now I don't know where it is. Alright, well, it hasn't registered, but I'll make it register off screen. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.